As bafethu ngine-theory ne. Mara loko ayina bafethu cala sayini. We don't iron. Anyway, nandaba man. Ku-right ne? Hayi, whatever bafethu. Ngine-theory ne. I-theory yami ithi, now I'm looking at this thing a GPU ne. I-GPU it's Government Provincial Unity ne. It's not coming together, I think, in all. I don't know whether it's in all provinces or in the provinces where there is a eGPU or eGNU. I will use eGNU so that you understand. Ne? And then I'm asking myself, why lezi into lezi, why ingahlangani? Ne? Manje I am looking ukuthi kulama provinces lawa yiphi iparty. Let me just use igama elithi iparty eliyi-majority ne, in terms of many votes, right? Obviously, I think it all goes to ANC. Okay, I don't know whether all of the provinces. When I say like majority, I mean like the party that even though there is no 50 plus, you get my point. In other words, i-majority kube yi-party eyi-one. Kodwa like i-party enama-votes amaningi ukundlula wonke ama-parties, usually it's ANC. Ne? Now, umbuzo wami uzokuthi yini into eyenza ukuthi lama-GPU angasebenzi? Asiyeke le yase-Gauteng, ne? Asikhulume ngalawa amanye lawa. If the ANC is the majority party when it comes to, okay, not majority in terms of votes, yiyo enama-votes amaningi, ne? Nisibuza ukuthi what is it that is making these GPUs not to work, right? This is my theory. This is what I am thinking in my mind, because I don't think it's impossible to make them work. But I believe that somewhere, somehow, I don't know who, I don't know whether maybe it was the ANC somewhere, whatever, but they decided, listen guys, I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying this might be maybe the reason, especially the way things are happening when it comes to the GPU. Ne? I believe that, okay, I'm assuming or I'm guessing or I'm suspecting that somewhere, somehow, the ANC, they knew that when it comes to the GNU nationally, obviously they will have the DA, they will have the other parties, right? Which is, I always ask myself, with these other parties, which part are they playing in this GNU? I know they've got ministers or others, deputy minister. Some of them we don't know who they are deputy ministers. Others are chairpersons. I do understand all of that. But now, the thing is, don't you think, guys, that maybe the ANC, there was a time where they said, okay, we are in the GNU nationally, and we are in the GNU nationally, the majority party except us, it's the DA. So that means if we are a majority party, if the second majority party is the DA, it means also in the Gauteng part, not Gauteng, what am I saying? In the provinces, right? Chances are the DA might be maybe number two, okay? Now, I think maybe they sat down, they were like, no, we are not going to allow the GNU nationally to be majority kube yithi, and then the second majority kube DA nationally. Then we are in a coalition with them and the other parties, obviously the added ones, and then also in the provincial part of government, and then we still have the same thing. I don't believe that they wanted to do that, right? I don't believe so. That is why actually Mbalula, he actually said this thing, this thing on one of these press conferences when he was talking about the GNU. He did say that as the ANC, when they were doing this thing, they were doing this thing, they were trying to consolidate. That means the power they have lost, the little power that they have lost, okay, they didn't want to lose all the power, but they wanted to be in power, okay? Obviously, still in power, even though you are with other people, but you are a party that has more votes, okay? And then by keeping the power, you know that even though they will give you problems, you still have power, right? You can control things, you can initiate things, even if they are against you, even if they march. But the fact is, you are the one who's making a decision, right? Now, when it comes to the provincial, though, I think it was a different story. I think they didn't want to have the same thing that is happening nationally. Okay, that is why provincially you can see there are pushbacks. Provincially, the ANC, I don't think they are all 100% in when it comes to working with the DA. Okay, why? Because it's not gonna be. I don't think, guys, It was going to be a good thing. You know, to have all the GNU, to have all the GPUs in South Africa. The only parties that are a majority, the number one is ANC, the number two is the DA. I think there was somewhere, somehow, they decided to say, you know what, we are not going to allow this thing to be in our provincial. And unfortunately, if you look at the provincial government, it's not going well. Things are not going well. They are falling off. Other people are saying, "Yeah, I was listening to the KZN briefing, and I'm like, yeah, guys, you can tell that sometimes, and you can tell that they don't know what to do. Sometimes they don't know what to do in some circumstances because they are trying to negotiate. It's not happening, and you can tell, guys, that the day is not playing when it comes to power. If they say they want power, full power, they want to be in there, they want to, when you make decisions, they want to be involved. And if you don't want to give them, they are okay. You can go with your whatever. You can tell. Now, my theory is I think the ANC, there was a time where they were like, you know what, we are not, especially when it comes to Papanyaza. Papanyaza, it was very clear. There was a time where I think in the provincial, they were like, well, nationally, ANC, because what I have noticed with the ANC is this, is that nationally, I think they can do whatever they want. Abombalula, Abo what, they can do whatever. That is their place. They can decide whatever, whomever they want to work with. They can explain themselves and everything. But provincially, it seems like they don't have that power. Okay? If you become a leader in the ANC in one of the provinces, I think they give you the full power. That means if maybe there are situations like your polity, your GNU, before you can make a decision, you go to them. They listen, guys. In Gauteng, this is what is happening. Blah 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 blah. We've got DTA, we've got these ones, so we are negotiating with the DA at the moment. Okay, and then maybe if then you update them, and then if the negotiations they fall off, then you come back and say, guys, we tried to negotiate. These people, they want 1 2 3 4 5, and you can see it's unfair, and we are not going to give them. And then maybe they agree. You get my point. They agree to say, okay, you can do whatever you want, whatever you think is going to work, just do it because we trust you. Now, if you look at that, guys, and if that's what they do in ANC, to be honest with you, I would give them, I would clap hands for them for that, because they know that if we put you as a leader, we expect you to lead, and we will give you the responsibilities that you need, and a very tough ones. Look at Lesufi. Lesufi took the decisions that he took. And today they are against him. They are what, but it was a decision that that he took, and he stood by it. Guys, I don't care who you are. I don't care what the type of a leader you are. But you need a leader who is going to say, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and not going to budge. I'm making this decision. I am convinced with my position. Okay, and I agreed with my leadership. They agree with me, so I'm going to do it. And he did it, and he made a decision, and then he stood by it, no matter what. He even said on the podcast, I am not moving, I'm not budging. That's a type of a leader, guys, that you need. You need. You don't want to be a leader next time when you are sitting alone. You regret. I could have made that decision. I could have made that decision. If you've got the opportunity as a leader, make a decision. Obviously, you are not going to make dumb decisions. Obviously, you've got advisors, people who are advising you, there and there who are telling you, listen, my guy, yeah, I think you will have a problem, But you need that leader who's going to stand still and say, I'm standing for this. I don't have a problem, guys, with uh, Ramaphosa, ne? But the problem I have with him, it seems like every time when there is a decision that he made, he's not 100% sure. Trust me, guys. Okay? I'm not a body language reader or a person. Look at this thing he has a Russia. He goes to Russia, he make a stand, he tells them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we are all like surprised. Oh, they are supporting. And then the DA comes and say, we are not supporting that guy. Whatever he's saying, we are not supporting what he is saying. And then Ramaphosa comes back. And then when he comes back, I look at the news. They tell us Ramaphosa made a U-turn in terms of the stand. Yes, a rush. And I'm like, what is going on, my guy? What is going on? Guys, I don't know. But when it comes to leadership, I believe that a person who should be a leader, a person who should take a stand. Whatever decision you make, as long as you are sure about your decision, you are convinced, and the people around you, they are sure this is a good decision. You just make it, guys. We are all bound to make mistakes. We are all bound to make wrong decisions. But you don't want to regret later in life that you made a decision that you could have made, that could have changed people's lives, that could have changed the spectrum of South Africa. You didn't make it. Why? Because you were afraid, because you were busy asking every person in the world on what do you think about this decision. Anyway, and we all know that other people have got their own agendas. That is just my theory that I was thinking, because I was reading on this thing of the provincial government unity thing, and I'm like, what is going on here? What is going on? Because nothing is coming together. People, they fall off and everything and all of that. What is it? Is it intentional? Maybe it's intentional from the side of the NC, so that they don't work with the DA in all the spectrum of government, in all the places in government. Just imagine, they are giving you problems nationally. They are sitting here nationally there. And then in Gauteng, they are here. And then in Mpumalanga, they are here. In KZN, they are here. You won't breathe, Baba. You won't breathe. So this is just my theory. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. I'm back. I am back, and I'm happy that I'm on camera. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe if you are new. YouTube, Kanti, what is your problem? Why I'm not, guys? I'm waiting for my pin. What? I'm not getting it. I don't know what is going on, man. But anyway, I hope that maybe it will happen, or maybe I don't know. But I'm not. Anyway, okay, guys, you have a good day.